Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be continuing with advices, tips and tricks for your successful gameplay of game called Football Management Ultra. It is great game, and if you don't know what kind of this game is, just look for my introduction video of this game that you can find on my YouTube channel called IG Remain Gaming, and so you can know what kind of this game. In this video I will just show you tips and tricks about this game, so this is not introduction video of this game, so this is continuing all my advices for you how to be successful in this game. Okay, so let's start. Today I prepared very interesting things to show you what to do in this game that is really, I hope, will be useful for you in your successful gameplay, and I hope you will be ranked very high in your league. Okay, so for start, let's start and let me show you those advices and tips and tricks that I prepared for today in this video. So for example, if you maybe didn't know, you can change your logo of your club by clicking, for example, clicking on your logo and then go click upload new logo, and there you can put literally any picture you want. Every picture, for example, you find on internet, you can just download from internet that picture and then go click here and upload, and it will be shown as your logo. So for example, let me show you where I've been. So for example, I find this logo on internet. I didn't make this logo, but I have some friends that also make logos, so if you have those friends, you can ask them to make you some logo in according your name of your team. Also you can change other things on your club, for example colors and many other things here, but I think you already know this, so to not describe those things. Okay, so let me show you other tips and tricks for these things. So I wanted to tell you about stadium things, what best to be built and what you to focus on to what to build on stadium first. So for example, if you are new player to this game, your priority must be to first focus on upgrade of your training grounds and your youth academy, because as you can see what is described when you upgrade it, it is really important. I advise you to training ground and youth academy upgrade as soon as you can to highest level, because for example, especially training ground, because as you can see at highest level it gives 50% bonus on training. So if you have lower than that, so if you have a lower level of training grounds, then your players that are in developing will get many little skill points than when your training grounds is on level 10. So if your players get low amount of skills, then you cannot sell. They will not develop very nicely and not have many big skills, and you cannot eventually sell them for big money. So you must have these two things to highest level. Of course, Youth Academy, as you can see, you get very nice players from it, but especially focus on training grounds to be first to level 10. Okay. Now let me other things show you what is more important here. So when you upgrade these two things to highest level, then focus on medical center and on physio. As you can see why I told you this, because as you can read here what it can do. So these two things can give you reduction chance to you if your player is injured in match, then there is high chance to he will recover very fast. And for example, if he have an injury of 5 days, for example, if you have this at highest level and this at highest level, then your players will, for example, from 5 days it can be a shorter injury to 3 days, for example, even less. I have things that players was injured for like 7 or 8 days, and in about 3 days he would recover and could go in match. So you must have this at highest level as you can, as fast as you can, but at highest level you will need pro to get to level 10. Pro is of course this currency, main currency in game that you can buy with real money, but you can also get it very nicely. It is described very nicely, for example here. Let me show you how you can get here, for example. Everything is really well described, so I think it is not needed to explain you more about this thing, this part of the game, for example. So you can get them very nice pro, and about 1 month you can get even 300 pro, and 300 pro is very nice. You can get this, for example, to maximum level with that month, sort of maximum level, not so maximum level, but sort of very close to level 10. So let me show you other things. Also, I'm very sorry for not putting any music in this game because of copyright things today. Any music that I put it, then YouTube, there is chance to shut down my video. So unfortunately, sorry about this, but you will have to listen to my voice. I hope I am interesting for you, and I hope this video will be again useful and helpful for you to be successful at this in this game. Okay, so let me, okay, I told you about this thing, as you can see, and then you focus, if you have money, then focus on these things that give you money from players that came to your match. But I advise you to not spend pro on them at all, so to maximum level. So I don't advise you to, for example, fast food place to put to maximum level. I don't advise you because I calculated how much money you will gonna get if it is at highest level. So for example, it is very low month. It was sort of long time when I calculated if it is worth to upgrade these things to maximum level, and as I remember, about from level 7 to level 10 you will get about 50 million, maybe about 50 million per season more money, which is ridiculous. As you can see, it is really ridiculous to this upgrade to level 10. So better to spend those pro on something to improve your players and to sell them for bigger money. So as you can see, it is needed 100 pro for next level. So I advise you to do not go to highest level, to only to get to level 7, which is only needed money. This money is needed for upgrade and not needed pro, and that would be very nice. Also, I advise you to these things upgrade to highest level. As you can, after you upgrade this and these things, then you focus on these things to upgrade to highest level. I don't want to get to details what they do because it is really well described which of it doing, but it really helps to get big money from matches that is held on your stadium. Okay, let me, sorry about this, I already made a lot bigger this video. I will make, don't worry, I will make many more videos of this game with many tips and tricks, because it is really complex game, and many things I will show you. So for example, for what money to sell players, also what best tactic in game is, and so on. Okay, now let me show you few more advices that I wanted to show you. Also, if you started playing this game, I advise you to not rush too much in upgrades, because they cost money. To they being active, so I advise you to not upgrade them as fast as you can. Slowly, as you progress on higher levels of your legal, then you upgrade. And how much? Yes, I wanted to show you this. So for stadium thing, what amount of seats to have on stadium and what amount of seats to build? So I advise you, when you build, for example, I have this amount of seats, I advise you to look in these crucial things. To know what amount of seats to have is to go to club option, then look how many fans you have. And for example, I have this amount of fans, my fans that cheers my team, and just trick is to double this amount. So for example, if I have 20,000 of fans, then my stadium can hold 40,000 of fans and people that can come to your stadium. So I advise you, so for example, I hope you understand me good. So what amount of seats to build on your stadium is depending how many fans you have. And for example, if you have 20,000, then you build 40,000 seats. So amount of seats you have to build and to get all money, and so your stadium always be full and not take your money but earn money, is to double this amount of your fans. So for example, I have about 20,000 fans, so I would need to have 40,000 seats. Unfortunately, I have little more, because sometimes people come little more of double of that amount, but I advise you, it is proven tactic. I think also it is said that in user guide. For example, this is here. I think it is something, for example, I think it is here described. So double amount. So if you don't know what amount of seats to have and build on your stadium, then just double amount of fans that you have and build that amount of seats. That is surely your stadium will always be full, always will be full. That is proven tactic, So you do not, I advise you to not have many seats because they take money, they cost maintenance. As you can see how much maintenance of these seats and my stadium cost, so you must take care of it, so to say. So don't build big amount of stadium if you don't can help many people to get in. So double amount of your fans and build that amount of seats. Okay, I advise if you started playing this game, you will not have many fans. Let's back here. You will not have many of people fans at yours, so you build just few seats and everything will be fine. Okay, I already made this big video. I will, as I said, I will make more videos of this great game. Now let me show you maybe something what I wanted to show you, maybe something interesting. So for example, you can, yes, this video I already made a lot bigger. I will make more videos of this great game. To I not start explaining you other things, I will just make new videos of this game and show you those tips and tricks with what amount of to sell some players that are 5 stars. So for example, let me show you, if they are very young and 5 stars, I advise you to sell them. I don't advise you to hold any of your players for first team. I always advise you to sell and buy players that are very old but have big routine. Okay, that I will be explaining you in other videos of this game, because it is really big advice for you. I mean, it takes a lot of time to explain. So I hope this video was useful for you and you found helpful. As some little support for my efforts and for what I do, please subscribe to my channel and of course leave some like on videos. Every support is nice. Sorry about not having some professional gear, some professional microphone or something like that. I'm not big YouTuber, unfortunately. I hope in future I will buy some more expensive equipment. For now I have cheapest microphone and so on. So that would be it. I hope this video was useful for you. Please leave some like and as some little support for my efforts. Subscribe to my channel. Every support is really nice and most welcome. And that would be it for my video. I hope you enjoyed in this video and see you next time in next video. Bye!